maybe their wages he lifted. But he seems to wear 5 at home and 17 away. Yeah. Yeah. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This year, yeah. No, so I've played for 10 years. I'm playing up for this year. Three. So, yeah. So we're 6 points back if we win tomorrow. We've got a better goal difference. But yeah, no, I started doing this year. So I've done probably maybe 10 games. Maybe sort of every second week. Just around a bit. I've done a bit of mix. Depends who I've done it with. So with Tonchi, I've done sort of mix, but then like Nick Cabano, I did a game with Josh, I did a couple of Nick Hughes as well. So I was with Joey Lynch, I did one.
Test.
Panelist sort of stuff. Like, take the lead. So. Yeah, Albans. Yeah, perfect. No, Michael's here.
How are you, man?
G'day.
Anything you need? Water, coffee, scotch?
Oh, come back at half time.
Fine. Some water? Or some scotch? No, that's good. Come bring alcohol. He's just sitting in that. Water, can offer water. That's it. No. Next Friday. No. At Novgorod. Yes. You want that?
Oh, yeah. Just any team or like, do they just roster you on? Okay, so they'll just put you on whichever. Yeah. I've played before I was at Bentleigh the last 3 years, and we've played O3 and I've got to see where a league below, and they just set up. We don't get that. They play really go good, and they like 3 years. You know what I mean? But like they're just like set the trap and go. Yeah, and they never like. There's never like 8 changes in their squad every year as well. They'll bring like 2 or 3 in.
Help us level the playing field. Sign the parliamentary petition today to fuel the growth and fund the game. They would have had 2 or 3 weeks off, and at this season you're not used to it. Everyone's so used to 2 months off. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they got when was the Oz Cup final? Maybe November, or December. And then they went Oz. No, they went. It was earlier. And then they went Oz Championship, didn't they? Why did they play that? Did they play that championship? Yeah. So yeah.
Play golf.
When you just safe from relegation.
Fuck them, mate. Hey, so me, you, and Mickey tomorrow morning.
Saturday, done.
I'll come up to work.
Tomorrow morning, 7 a.m.
And we'll go play in a couple of weeks. Houston again.
Done.
Done. Let them know you're going to go. That's how I'm going to get to that league and say, yeah. I know. Saw that.
Senol NPL Victoria is back after Doherty Cup final weekend. And there's a bit on the line here tonight at Fox Street. St Albans Dynamo is hosting Bentleigh in this round 24 clash. One of 3 games tonight. There's one here and one over at Frank Holohan Reserve that could go a long, long way to deciding the last relegation spot out of the top flight. My name's Adam Sarikoglu. Ivan Grigic is with me this evening. Ivan, very much looking forward to this game. 2 squads that are relatively settled at this point in the season. Not too many changes from round 23. There's a fair bit on the line, as I mentioned. If Bentleigh loses tonight, no matter what else is happening elsewhere, they are officially relegated. For St Albans Dynamo, any points at all, draw or win, and they are safe. But firstly, how are you on this Friday night?
Thanks, Adam. A little bit chilly up here. Hopefully the rain stays away. But, yeah, very much looking forward to this one tonight. Of course, Bentleigh, a little bit of a new lease of life under Adam Piddick, having joined the club to replace George Katsakis not long ago. St Albans, well, as you said, they can secure their place in NPL Victoria football for 2027. So both teams have quite a bit to play for. Should be a good game. Conditions look nice here, Adam, tonight. I'll hand back over to you to go through the lineups.
Just a slight sprinkling of rain over Churchill Reserve as we speak. 2 changes for Cam Watson and St Albans. Joseph Chelina in the 11, and on the bench tonight are Joey Monek and Jerome Charan from the side that took a loss last week against South Melbourne, or 2 weeks ago against South Melbourne. Just one change for Adam Piddick's Bentleigh Greens. It is Yuto Kokuro in the 11. Michael Boffey is on the bench. Any point will do for St Albans. Only a win will do for Bentleigh. They are in their orange clash kit tonight. Not sure the green clashes with the blue, but we'll go with that. And we are underway on this, well, it's becoming a drizzly Friday night at St Albans. And they will attack toward the right of screen. You can see Mikkel Platt starting up front tonight for Dynamo. Has scored 4 times this season. For Bentleigh, you've got Marky Petrados. He is 3rd in the Golden Boot. Still 5 behind Bruno Fornaroli, but with 3 games to play, you never know if he may be a surprise winner of the Golden Boot. He's having such an outstanding season. As the ball comes his way now, and as he plays forward, no one home. So the other game we are looking at, Ivan, around the grounds is that Frank Holohan Reserve between Dandenong City and Altona Magic, as we do get an early foul in the front third for St Albans. That one's just gone to half-time, 0-0, in a game that can have huge ramifications on Bentleigh in particular tonight. I think Bentleigh would prefer a Dandenong City win. They've got 1 extra point over Altona. As we take a look at this free kick being set up for St Albans. The referee tonight is Puya Gadarian. Ball sent into the box for the first time. Get all the way through to the feet of Aaron Anderson.
Yeah, just an early observation here, Adam. Looks like Bentleigh have changed. The last few weeks they've played in Adam Piddick's preferred sort of 3-5-2, 5-3-2 formation. So it looks like today they're lining up with 4 at the back. So we'll see if Piddick's style changes a little bit tonight. Obviously seeking the 3 points. Potentially a little bit more on the front foot, but we'll wait to see how this game settles in the first half here.
It's normally a kit choice we only see against Green Gully. Well, already relegated. We could have Bentleigh and Green Gully playing in VPL 1 next year, of course. Green Gully already there. As the ball was taken away by Koek, but he was being tracked the entire time. Then the foul given away. It actually will be a St Albans ball. Did think it was the entire time. Not sure why Bentleigh took it away. Bentleigh have had their troubles this year, Ivan. In games where they do concede, they concede a lot of early goals. You go all the way back to mid-May, which was obviously a fair while ago now, early in this season. Every single game in which they have conceded, the first goal they conceded was within the first half hour. A lot of those goals conceded in the first 15 or 20 minutes. It has been a real problem all year long for, well, it was George Katsakis, now Adam Piddick more recently as well.
Yeah, exactly right, Adam. They've had a few leaky games at the back and probably conversely as well. Of course, you touched on Maki Petrados on 13 Senol NPL Victoria goals this season. Their next best goal scorer is only on the 2, so it's pretty much been bang or bust whether Bentleigh gets some goals in the back of the net through that man, Maki Petrados. He's had an outstanding season, obviously, as you touched on, second in the Golden Boot behind Bruno Fornaroli. Fantastic effort considering Bentleigh's fortune so far this year. And I'm sure Adam Piddick will be hoping he gets on the score sheet tonight and they can keep pretty resolute at the back. Of course, last week was a 0-0 game against Oakley and the week before was only a 1-0. So the last few weeks have been relatively solid. So I'm sure Adam Piddick will be hoping for much the same tonight.
They fall all the way back to Scott Hillier. I did mention that below Petrados only 2 goals after that on the scoring sheet for Bentleigh this year. Scott Hillier with 2 goals to his name. He's in at left back as we speak alongside Kalulu Kamara, who will just place it right over the top of the hospitality box here at Churchill Reserve. Late kickoff, 8:30 kickoff, but plenty happening. All pitches active with action this evening. Matthews lost control. Doverson couldn't track it down for Bentleigh. A side that's seen so many squad changes this year, Bentleigh. Certainly a heavy influence of former Dandenong Thunder and a couple of former South Melbourne players now applying their trade at Kingston Heath. No more home games to come for Bentleigh, entirely away for the rest of the season. They've still got Melbourne City and Heidelberg United to come. They are done at Kingston this season. They are fighting for everything to stay in the top flight. They come in only one spot below Dynamo on the table, but a points gap that I've mentioned of 7, with only 9 points left to gain. This is win or nothing, all or nothing for Bentleigh as they look to press. Petrados, one way to the other. Did well to get the cross in. He flighted in really quickly. No foul given. Nicolidis lets it go further wide. Doverson into a dangerous spot. But the ball wasn't controlled, and now it's going to be taken away by Koek the other way. Dynamo looking to counter. McAlplatt asking for the ball. Koek found him really quickly. On the follow-up, the force save there by Withers. Galevsky with the shot. Andrew Withers did well in goal tonight in the purple for Bentleigh.
Yeah, St Albans did very well there. Advanced the ball up this right-hand side. Ball inboard to Platt. Couldn't quite get under control, but fell to Galevsky. Nice curling effort. First shot on target of the evening. Andrew Withers was up to the task. As they're through now, 1v1. Petrados. Not far away at all. Quick ball straight through the heart of the St Albans defence. Maki Petrados looking for goal number 14. Just sails wide. Bit of action early here, Adam.
It's been a dry spell of scoring for Bentleigh, but all their recent goals have been scored by Petrados. Obviously, he's done so much of the heavy lifting this year Dayu taking the throw for St. Albans. Anderson going into the middle. Chelina into the 11 tonight alongside Lockie Weir. It's Marco Bulic in goal. 19th start in goal. Christian Rossi still in the backup role for St. Albans as Weir gets dispossessed. He lost his footing. And the chipping ball goes over the top and in! Early goal for Bentleigh. Yuto Kokuro took the opportunity and successfully chipped Marco Bulic. 1-0 Bentleigh. That's exactly what they needed.
St. Albans try to play out there, strung a couple of passes together, but nice Bentleigh press, win the ball high up the field. And the ball fell to Yuto Kokuro. He's put on his left foot, saw Bulic off his line, and has not hesitated. 1-0 early here for Bentleigh. Orange kits a bit more at him. It's a good start. St. Albans now building an attack of their own. Dayu to Leban in tight areas. Adam Piddick very happy on the touchline here. And that change in formation potentially has proven like a good move here early on. We've got Dovison and Petratos up high. Looks like it's a diamond midfield with Mel's at the base. Matthews on this left-hand side. Kokuro in the 10 role. And Adam Piddick will be delighted with that start.
First goal for Bentleigh for Yuto Kokuro. It's only his 4th start. Not sure about the orange kits being a lucky charm, only because the last time they wore him was a 3-0 loss at Green Gully, which ended up being George Katakis' last game for Bentleigh. He lost his, no longer had his job the very next day after that Friday night. Maybe they can turn their fortunes around. An early goal for Bentleigh that could be absolutely vital in their battle to stave off relegation. They've only just come back up. A team with such great pedigree, great history in NPL Victoria. Spending a few years down in VPL 1, get themselves back up this year. George Katsakis at the helm. And for the most part, it's not worked out for them. They need a win tonight. They've got an early lead. As the ball falls to Mel's, he quickly goes for Petratos. Bulic was out of his box. He lets it bounce back in. Wanting to release Dayu quickly. St. Albans have had to sit back a little bit so far. No chance for the counter that time. It was given up at midfield by Nue. Mel's happy to play back to Kamara. Goes all the way back to Withers, who did make one good save early in this game. Long releasing ball for Nicolaides. It was one in the air by Dayu, though. Played forward by Anderson. Mel's just placing it in the air for Nicolaides, who's now double-teamed. Was there any contact coming from Chelina? Poyagatarian says no. Platt, is he being held? It looked like from our vantage point that he definitely was. An easy foul to give for Poyagatarian on that occasion.
Yeah, well played there from Mikael Platt. He's shown throughout this season some of his back-to-goal work has been fantastic. Very strong, very adept at using his body, and did well to win the foul there. St. Albans just looking a little bit disjointed in possession early on. They just need to find their rhythm and settle into this one. As Bulic goes long. Nicolaides with the header. Anderson with time. Inboard to Leban. Inouye on the half turn. Out to Dayu. assessing his options. Into the box. Well cleared by Scott Hillier there. And it will be a St Albans corner kick. Nice passage of play there. The St Albans are just trying to settle into this game. Of course, they like to get their short passing game going. Use their pace on the flanks. Mikael Platt, the lone target man tonight. Lockie Weir set to take this one. Bentleigh, all 11 players in the box.
What's the keeper? He's elbowing players.
Referee just settling things down a little bit. Weir, right on the keeper's head. Withers punches, does well. Now Bentleigh come away with it. Doverson. Up the right-hand side, cuts in. Can't find a teammate. Bentleigh have numbers here. And Bentleigh now settle on the ball, but St Albans looking to press.
AJ, come here and get off straight away. Okay, done. Stop done.
St Albans now just looking to settle into some possession. Bentleigh have been very good with the press in the middle of the park, not allowing any space in that central corridor. St Albans just need to be patient, play their way through it. Bentleigh on the counter again. Petrados inboard. Mells. 1-2. Doesn't come back to him. Clearance. And it will be a Bentleigh throw. Both teams a little bit frustrated out there. Bentleigh will be okay with that with the 1-0 lead at him.
It was Yuto Kikuro who just saw a bit of a gap behind Marko Bulic and went for the lob. And it worked. He tucked it under the crossbar. Here he is again. A nothing cross. That will easily be taken away by Chelina. Kuek on this right side with Nicolaides right on him. Anderson one way to the other. Dayu will make the dash up this right-hand side. Gets held up, though, by Matthews as the ball is switched over by Anderson. McFarlane.
Hey, don't be fucking shy.
So the reset for Dynamo. A loss for them tonight keeps them in the relegation fight. Laban, Platt, no room to work with, and Platt had it coming back, perhaps unexpectedly. Hillier dealt with him. Now Nicolaides goes down. As he was advancing forward, Mikael Platt came over. He's taken a little bit of contact. So it was 0-0 at half-time between Dandenong City and Altona. That second half has started now. And still scoreless there. I think Bentleigh would prefer Altona to go down in that one. Petrados takes a shot here. Bulic had the post covered. Both keepers have been forced to make some saves, and it's a corner for Bentleigh.
Bentleigh with plenty of numbers in behind the St Albans midfield. Short corner. Ball into the box from Kukurio. To the back post. Overhit. And Bentleigh can settle on the ball now. Back to Withers. Kamara. Nicolaides out wide here. Kamara opts to go to the right-hand side. Weir gets his foot in. Will be a Bentleigh throw. Shouts for a foul, but waves away. It will be a St Albans goal kick. Bentleigh really packing the middle of the park early on here. Bullich will go short to Anderson to restart play here. Of course, with that goal on the live ladder, Bentleigh will be only 4 points adrift of safety. They'll be hoping to hold on to that lead and potentially extend. Another turnover in St Albans midfield. Hillier to Withers. Now Kamara. Looks for a diag. Dayu wins a header. Here's Koek. Overhit pass. Mells. Dayu back. Petrados pressing. Bentleigh with a high press. Here's Kukurio. Mells inboard. Will he pull the trigger? He will. Crossbar. George Mells. Well within his right to take a shot there. Just didn't dip enough. Almost 2 goals up there, Adam.
I wonder if there are early alarm bells for Cam Watson here. Bentleigh looking awfully dangerous tonight. They've held a lead since the 9th minute. Approaching the midway point of this first half. It's not necessarily must win, and that's where the game of Frank Holohan comes into play. But what we do know is if they lose tonight, Bentleigh, that is it. And the season, from a relegation point of view, will be decided. Kamara had to take on multiple Dynamo players there. And the numbers win out. Shalina won that battle in the end. Now Laban suddenly has some space to work with in the middle. Mikhail Platt found himself offside. Knew he couldn't have a go.
As I calm down, hey, come on.
It's a lively night at Fox Street. We've actually got 3 live games here in the precinct. You might be able to see one on the back pitch that is directly in front of us when the ball goes toward midfield here. And that second pitch as well, which has hosted NPL Victoria games in recent times, in play again tonight as well.
Fucking hell!
Day going all the way back to Bullich in the fluoro yellow tonight. Ball to midfield only as far as Matthews. Petrados, it just went over his head. Boyagutarian had his whistle to the mouth there. Took a while to make the call. Anderson blazing out wide. Skalevsky, who was in 2 minds, it comes all the way back to Bullich. It was a lively affair when these two met back in May, a 4-2 win for St Albans. That was on the 1st of May. So Joey Monek double that helped seal that one. Mikey Petrados scored a late consolation goal. Andrew Withers in his 7th start for Bentleigh. One of the former Thunder players to come mid-season. Eventually following Adam Piddick over. And he's been quite vocal, as he normally is, Adam Piddick, in his technical area. I suppose we will apologise if you're getting any colourful language through our effects, Mike. Something that perhaps unfortunately we've become accustomed to in NPL Victoria, but that's okay. It's a 1-0 lead for Bentleigh. It's as close to a must-win as you can possibly get for the team in orange tonight. Orange and charcoal, a bit of a GWS vibe about this kit for Bentleigh. Did say before, when they came over to this part of town to play Green Gully in this kit, it was a pretty bad night for them, a 3-0 loss. George Katsakis gone the following day. These are the sort of fixtures, Ivan, where St Albans, this is why they are where they are, I think, near the bottom of the table and still fighting off relegation. It's these kinds of fixtures where they should be favourite, where they seem to falter. They have got a relatively good home advantage more often than not. This is a bit of a unique pitch, this one, obviously, being as small as it is. But they seem to win the games that you don't expect them to win. And when they come in as favourite, they falter. Are we seeing signs of that early here tonight?
Yeah, probably a little bit of a topsy-turvy campaign, Adam. Of course, I was on the call 2 weeks ago, or maybe 3 weeks ago, when they dispatched Hume. Here's the ball to Coek, rounds the keeper, 1-1. Coek. Much, it must. Just pops it around Andrew Withers, and that will be one of the easier finishes we'll see in the 2026 edition of Senol NPLM Men's Victoria Football. As you said, as we were just touching on, Adam, St Albans fantastic in their 3-2 win over Hume only a few weeks ago. They started slow, but that's a great response there to level the game halfway through this first half. Just a small delay here as we're getting the ball back in play. Switch of play here from St Albans. So Lockie Weir will take the throw in into Mikael Platt. Platt and Kamara. Shimmy, referee waves it away.
Don't look at the ref, let's play.
Ball comes back to McFarlane. Tight pass there into Leban. And no advantage there. Bentleigh will get the free kick. Of nothing there, Adam. St Albans just big hole in the Bentleigh defence, and yeah, nice, cool finish from Nick Coek.
I wonder if Bentleigh were expecting a flag there. Obviously not coming. Andrew Withers, as you noted, was borderline livid about something that had happened in the lead up to the goal. Nicolaides on it right now for Bentleigh. They're looking for their lead back. He couldn't thread it through on the other end of it. It was Kakiro, the scorer for Bentleigh. But nothing coming for the Greens on that occasion. Will that goal spark something for Dinamo, who have just been on the back foot a little bit in the first 25 or so minutes? A couple of nice chances being generated by Bentleigh. There is more on the line for them, of course, compared to St Albans tonight. But a Bentleigh win would really, really throw a spanner into the works and just liven things up in the final fortnight of the season. At the bottom of the table, we know that Dandenong Thunder and Green Gully will be in VPL 1 next year. With the last spot still up for grabs. It could be one of these two. It seems unlikely that it would be St Albans, but they're not mathematically out of it just yet. The foul call will go Bentleigh's way here. Andrew Rivers will be set back a little bit with where he placed the ball. Both benches have been a little bit frustrated with the officiating so far. What exactly is going on here? Mikal Platch just proving to be an absolute nuisance to Andrew Withers here. And after some unnecessary drama, we finally get a resumption in play. The rain has held off. It was just lightly coming down at kickoff. It's gone away now. Dolberson tried to go down the line, but nothing there. Nikoet cancelling out the Yuto Kokuro goal with a goal of his own. Mel's. Nowhere near Petrados. And Dayu will go back to Bullish, but Petrados stays on it. And almost forced a mistake, but it will be a goal kick in the end. Mikey Petrados with the 13 goals has not missed a single start all season. Inouye gets it back from Laban. Dayu. Laban in a tight space, found a way out. McFarlane can take his dash up the left wing. Gets it back from Weir. There's a heavy influence of former Hume City players in this Dynamo squad. Of course, with the connections through Cam Watson. Bullich. Petrados on him. It's hard to tell from here if he's outside the box or not. The foul was given away by Petrados. Some weird interactions between Bullich and Petrados in the last minute or two. Look at the space that Dayu has on offer. As Dynamo are looking for a lead. No one touched it in the box. Chelina on the other side. Weir tried to go the Kokuro route. But Andrew Withers had nothing to worry about.
Yeah, Cam Watson just imploring Ajak Dayu to get high and wide here. They've definitely got an outlet on both the flanks. Bentleigh pressing quite narrowly tonight. Not having much width in this formation, relying on their fullbacks for width. But there's definitely an outlet there for St Albans if they get the ball. Quick switch of play there. Flick on from Inouye to Platt, out wide. Here's Gilevsky, 1v1. Onto his favoured right. Back to Platt, back to goal.
How many hands, man? AJ, help him!
Gilevsky, Dayu. Well defended, but it will be another St Albans corner kick. Calls for a foul on Inouye. Not called by the referee. Lockie Weir standing over it. And adjudged to be a foul on Andrew Withers. Hillier to Nicolaitis. Well pressed by Coek. Bentley looking to try and use that outnumber in the middle of the park. Playing in a diamond midfield tonight, Adam Piddick's men. Ball into the channel. Anderson deals with it. And a clash there on this near touchline. Dayu into Matthews. And it will be a free kick for the Bentleigh Greens on this left-hand flank. Ajak Dayu a little bit worse for wear after that one. As George Mells prepares a ball into the box here. Bentley with plenty of numbers forward. Mells. Bullich does well overhead. St Albans just trying to pick apart this Bentleigh midfield. It's proven hard to do tonight so far. Dovison inboard. Mells look to the switch of play. Here we go. Bentley on this right flank. Little bit slippery underfoot. Numbers in the box. Can they get across him? They can. Picks out his man, but that one sails over the back fence here.
Go in! Go quicker! In!
As Matthews' header sails over. Not much in the way of chances so far, Adam, but the chances both sides have had, they've taken. Both sides, obviously, understandably a little bit cagey. Hoping to get the 3 points tonight at Frank Holohan Soccer Complex. It is still 0-0 between Dandenong and Altona Magic. Sure, Bentleigh won't make any changes yet, but if it remains 1-1, I'm sure Adam Piddick will have some changes up his sleeve.
Just beyond the reach of Petrados, Dayu. With Petrados still chasing after him. Plenty of speed between those two. And Petrados helping in regaining the possession for Bentleigh. As Hillier goes to Withers. Inside the final 10 minutes of this first half. Yuto Kakuro and Nick Koek, our scorers here. Ross Matthews for Hillier. Kamara. Jibba. Outmanned. And dispossessed. Koek playing quickly Mikhail Platt had to get the boot really high to bring it back down. Falls to Dayu. Galevsky. Now Shalina. Kikiro forced him back a little bit. Anderson. The releasing ball from Chelina towards AU. St. Albans have earned a throw deep in their front third. Galevsky quickly went in. It was sent skyward by Hillier. Kikiro placed it down nicely. Now Petrados. He's a long way from home. Slightly late whistle, but the foul given nonetheless. It's given away by Aaron Anderson, who's seen yellow 7 times this season. A couple of St. Albans players that have been cited by way of a yellow or indeed a red card quite often this year. Anthony Laban sitting on competitions. Just beyond the reach of Mikhail Platt. Nicolaides. Dayu was right on him. Withers gets it from Hillier. Just a bit stagnant right now, Bentleigh. Nicolaides. Matthews. Long ranger for Petrados. Just allowed Bentleigh to switch it up and come in the other way, but it's going to be retreating all the way back to Kamara. Had Mikhail Platt right on him. Kikiro was offside. The ball got kicked away late. That's caused some frustration for Marko Bulic in particular. Feels like a game. There's a lot of tension out here at the moment, Ivan, but it's not necessarily even on the field. There's 2 very nervy technical areas tonight, I think. They know what's on the line. Adam Pedic verbal as usual. Cam Watson as well. Correct. His shirt was being pulled for a long time there. Nicolaides held him for a long, long time. We have not seen a yellow card yet tonight. And that's why I've said, Ivan, it feels like there's more tension on the other side of the touchline compared to what's happening out in the middle right now. There was no card given for that hold by Nicolaides. It was allowed to go for a long time. But Dynamo will get their free kick.
Yeah, nervy, spot on, Adam. As Lockie Weir prepares to take this one. He's had a few good deliveries from the corners. He's got a bit more of an angle to work with here. Ball from Weir. Great delivery. I think it was Aaron Anderson on the end of that one. But the assistant referee has raised his flag for offside. Only about 5 minutes left here in this first half. Not long to go. It'll be interesting to see what both sides might change at the halftime interval. Of course, you'd expect Bentleigh to throw some more numbers forward in this second half, needing 3 points. St Albans probably don't have to be as urgent right from the off. Of course, Bentleigh Greens are facing the prospect of relegation back into VPL 1, which their last stint was only a couple of years, both 2024 and 2025 seasons. They'll be hoping, if they do get relegated, they'll be able to jump back up relatively quickly again. Ball in dispute in the middle of the park here. McFarlane does well. Out wide to Dayu. Here's Koek. Dayu inboard. Anderson looking for the switch of play. Goes for Leban instead. Finds Dayu. Koek on the inside. Blocked cross, falls to him. Leban, Koek. This is a little bit better from St Albans.
You got numbers, you got numbers, you got numbers!
Bentleigh very resolute in this low block at the moment. Across to McFarlane, to Weir. Here's Gillespie. Bentleigh get the ball back again. Just not able to get forward quickly enough. Here they go now. Ball to this right-hand side. Petrados waiting in the box. That's where they go. Just over his head. Here's Kikurio. Nicolaides on his outside. Mel's. Kamara. Will he line up? Fake shot. Left foot. Here's Gillespie. Out to Koek. Final minute of the half. 1 additional minute of stoppage time here. Cholina, Leban. Little bit of frustration out on the pitch. Hasn't quite been the smoothest of first halves. Dotherson locks it in. Inboard to Mels. Kukurio tries to hit Petrados, but just miscues. Can St Albans conjure up something in the last 30 seconds here? Final moments of this first half. And with that Matthews throw that bounces in but ends up out. There's the halftime whistle. 1-1 here at the halftime break. That opener from Yuto Kukurio was cancelled out not long after by that Nick Koek goal for St Albans. 1-1 at the break here, Adam. And a lot on the line in this second half coming up.
There is. While we're in our halftime break, I think they're going to be just about wrapping up at Frank Holohan. It is still 0-0 between Dandenong City and Altona Magic. That has huge ramifications on Bentleigh in particular. So level there, level here, halftime at Fox Street. I hope you're enjoying it so far on the Senol NPL Victoria YouTube channel. Ivan Gergic and Adam Sarikoglu will take our halftime break. It is St Albans 1, Bentleigh 1.
getting stage. Yeah. What did he felt? Oh, right. So I used to. Oh, right. No, well, I just moved to mini college, but I've always been.
Let's go.
Whatever our biggest game was,
Facility, but it's just.
What about white collar Pacific Central clubs? There's a lot of them. I had a Premier final last year. First time I've ever played Premier Division out of group before.
Yeah. Wasn't it like 1 point or something? Yeah. They put West Side? Yeah.
That was the first time I played the pitch of Premier Division on Sunday. Even though I wasn't here on group, I just played atmosphere I've got on Friday. Except for the father's house themselves. I took a risk with that. And whenever I put Premier Division on, Welcome back to Churchill Reserve. Round 24 in Senol NPL Victoria. St Albans 1. Bentleigh Greens 1. Adam Sarikoglu and Ivan Gigic on the broadcast here. We've been keeping one eye, Ivan, on Frank Holohan Reserve. And while we were off air for our halftime break, they are getting close to full time there. And 2 goals for Dandenong City late at Frank Holohan. A 2-0 lead for Dandenong City over Altona Magic. City went into that game just 1 point ahead of Magic, which means a loss for Magic was just going to potentially help Bentleigh a little bit more in their fight to get out of the bottom 3, but they need to win here. They definitely can't lose. It looked like the last touch came off Kaladu Kamara there. And indeed, it will be a St Albans throw. Ivan, interesting first half. Bentleigh early, generating some good chances. Both keepers had to make some good saves. Both of the goals are a little bit unconventional. The chip over the keeper that we saw from Yuto Kikuro and Nick Kowick, with Andrew Withers a long way out, managed to just put that ball away after getting it past Withers as well. So 2 unconventional goals to get us to 1-1. And so much on the line in the next 45 minutes.
Yeah, exactly right. Adam, welcome back. Everyone tuning in on NPL Victoria YouTube. Yeah, both goals came off turnover, Adam. First, Bentleigh won it high up the pitch with that nice lobbed effort. And then St Albans launched a quick counter-attack of their own to square the ledge up. On a whole, game was relatively scrappy. Neither side could really gain ascendancy for large periods of that first half. We'll see how this second half does transpire. As Bentleigh will be looking to get 3 points on the road, whereas St Albans will be looking to secure their spot in NPL Victoria for another season. Boldea. Aimless ball forward. Comes back out to Mells. Platt, Galevsky. There's been a lot of shirt pulling, a lot of fouls. Not the cleanest, most smooth game so far. Withers clears that one. Here's Boldea. And that one is overhit to Nicolaides. No changes for either side at the halftime break. Sure, if the score remains at 1-1, Adam Piddick will look to his bench to try and get the go-ahead goal. We're into Cholina. Slips, but maintains possession. McFarlane, Leban, Anderson.
Get middle, Jozza, get middle.
Time and space for Dayu. Takes it forward. Into Koek. Cholina roaming in the middle of the park. Anderson ignores him.
Big cover, lock. You can go back in now because that's not going
Ball forward to Koek. St Albans just trying to patiently weave their way through this Bentleigh defence. Switch of play. Galevsky goes for the nutmeg. Unsuccessful on that occasion. And Boldea draws the foul. Kamara inboard. Fantastic free from Galevsky.
wins the foul. Weir will take it quickly. Here's Cholina. Bentleigh just trying to suck them into a big switch of play, and they can get numbers across and press. Bullich to Anderson, comes back across the Cholina. Weir into Cholina. Drives forward. Finds Gillespie. Jiva does well to keep it in play. Here's Dovison. Good challenge from Levan. Bounces off Dovison. But it will be a Bentleigh throw-in as Ben Jiva comes up to take this one. Here's Jiva on this right-hand side. Beats one, goes inboard. Curling effort. Marko Bulic. Relatively straightforward save from Mario Boldea there. Great bit of play from Ben Jiba. It will be a corner kick here for the Bentleigh Greens, Adam.
Decent shot taken by Mario Boldea. Mikey Petrados will take the corner. Bentleigh need a goal. Bulic easily collects. It was officially a 2-0 win. That's just been confirmed from Frank Holohan, reserve for Dandenong City over Altona. The problem that Bentleigh have, though, it's still a huge goal difference gap between them and Altona. Even if Bentleigh get a draw here tonight, the goal difference will probably essentially count as an extra point for Altona. So it's win or go home, basically, for Bentleigh. They have held a lead here tonight. They held a lead for 17 minutes. Right now, Galevsky is looking to at least get Dynamo a corner here. Last touch off Kalalu Kamara. Anthony Laban will take the corner. As it stands, St Albans are officially safe. The corner.
Where is it? Hang on. Hey, that's the laser. Someone's flashing the laser at our keeper's eyes.
So the Dynamo bench believes that there's some sort of laser being flashed.
He knows about it. We told him at half time. It's an official's problem.
The Dynamo bench believes that Marko Bulic has lasers being flashed in his eyes. He's obviously right now the other end of the pitch. It's Andrew Withers that's about to kick away. He obviously, I don't want to accuse anyone in particular of potentially flashing some lasers. There is a concern that something is going on in the crowd. Play has come to a complete halt. Withers will clear away. All sorts of weird shenanigans going on at Fox Street tonight. Mass confusion all round. Because the concern from the Dynamo bench was that we might have picked it up with our effects mic as well, Ivan. Someone is flashing a laser in our goalkeeper's eyes. Except he was at the other end of the pitch, just minding his own business. Andrew Withers was the one actively involved. Just confusion all round. Back to the football, 1-1. Mikal Platt makes his run. Boldea stays with him. Mikal Platt, Boldea stayed goal side. It was a brilliant run. The ball will eventually be cleared away by Jiba. It's going to come all the way back to McFarlane. Some kick-to-kick between Weir and McFarlane. They struggling to keep that ball alive, but he does well enough, Anderson. But Petrados is going to try and steal it back. Last touch came off Marky Petrados. And we got laser gates unfolding at Churchill Reserve.
Definitely a new one here, Adam. Senol NPL Victoria always provides the goods. St Albans just looked like they were getting a bit more free-flowing football, but Bentleigh have put the clamps on. St Albans retreat. Ballage to Leban. Interception. Bentleigh really clogging up the middle of the park, trying to tempt St Albans into play a rash pass where they have numbers. Lockie Weir out here with plenty of space on this left-hand side if they can switch the ball early. That's what Anderson does. Inboard to Cholina. Out to Weir. Keeps it in. Will he go back to Cholina? He'll cut onto his right. Here's Cholina. Leban to Cholina. Slips Gillespie through. Right foot. Curling effort. Just wide of that far post. Good switch of play from Anderson. Weir, Cholina involved in the interplay on the edge of the box. Gillespie just found a pocket of space there. Tough angle. Did well to get a shot away. Leban wins the header now from the Bentleigh goal kick. Bentleigh just need to get back into a bit of a groove. Haven't had much early in this second half yet. Maki Petrados hasn't really been involved in this second half. They'll be looking to get him on the ball and in a dangerous position. Leban wins the second ball through Kamara. Platt on the end of it. Hillier clears. Valdeo with the tackle. Kukurio. Here's Dovison. Right foot. Campbell Dovison. Great block. Fantastic 1v1 defending from Aaron Anderson to block that Dovison effort. Really a chance out of nothing there for Bentleigh. Turnover, quick counter-attack. They've definitely got the numbers in the middle of the park there to break quickly. Another switch of play. Anderson to Weir. Leban, Gillespie, Cholina. Coaching staff just imploring St Albans to switch the play there once they drag the Bentleigh numbers across. Ball in dispute. Cholina comes away with it. Switch of play was deflected off Bentleigh, so Dayu will take the throw. Overlap from Dayu. Ball into the box. Can't beat the first man.
St Albans win themselves a throw-in deep in enemy territory.
We're at the hour mark. No signs of any subs just yet, even though we did hear Cam Watson tell Joey Monick to start warming up a few minutes ago. It appears as though Monick has the subs vest back on again. So no half-time or no hour mark subs at this point for either side. Slipping over at the wrong moment was Petrados. St Albans don't need to force the issue here. 1 point is enough. It seems unless Bentleigh get a win, near certain that relegation could be decided tonight. Despite Dandenong City getting that win over Altona. If Bentleigh don't win, their goal difference, even with 2 wins and 2 losses for Altona to end the season, is going to confirm that relegation after only 1 year back up for Bentleigh. Yet again tonight, they conceded in the first half hour. Taking away any 0-0 results. Got to go back to mid-May, the last time the first goal they conceded in the game was after the half-hour mark. At least tonight they had the first goal. St Albans through Nick Koek scoring an equaliser in the 26th minute. Mikel Platt with Baldia all over him. No foul. Puyagatarian has been really reluctant to blow the whistle tonight. It's been a cardless game so far. Anderson, Koek, surrounded by Bentleigh defenders. And the Orange Tsunami, the Orange Crush, wins out on that occasion. Falls back to McFarlane. Nicolaides just blazing it up in the air. It makes it someone else's problem. Lovely little touchback to Petrados. Something brewing here for Bentleigh. They're searching for that lead. Kokuro as Bullich comes out. They're calling for a penalty, Bentleigh. It's going to be a goal kick. Puyagatarian's letting a lot go tonight. I don't think he was ever going to give a penalty in that instance. It is still 1-1. That is good enough for St Albans. And it's not good enough for Bentleigh. It needs to go perfectly right from here. With away games against Melbourne City and Heidelberg to end the season for Bentleigh. They need all 9 points on offer, if they're any chance at all. Played forward for Koek. Didn't get through to him. It was Jibba putting it into the grandstands here. Zayu waiting for the ball to come back. 64 minutes in. We still have the same 22 players that started the game out here. You'd feel like just one more goal for Dynamo would seal their spot in NPL Victoria next year. They only need a draw to confirm that. That ball just away from Weir. Coming in really late, Baldia. Both players went flying. And it was Baldia, the one that gave away the foul in the eyes of Puyagatarian, who is still yet to hand out a single yellow card tonight. St Albans play it quickly. Weir. Chelina. Anue. Galevsky back to goal. Jibba holding on to him. Anderson. It does fall through to Laban. Shot block. Galevsky puts it into the neighbourhood.
Plenty of space there for Anderson. Try to pick apart the Bentleigh defence with that ball, which fell to Leban. Effort on goal. Bounce back to Galevsky. Wasn't able to put his laces quite through the middle of the ball. Withers brings it back into play with a goal kick. Ball forward. Kamara wins a header. Falls to Leban. Not much space at all in the middle of the park. Ball to Mells. Out wide. Dayu does well. Throw in will come in from this left-hand side for Bentleigh. Nicolaides tries to beat his man. Shouts for a corner, but a goal kick has been awarded. Marko Bulic in no rush to get this one back underway. Lockie Weir, plenty of space, which is where Anderson goes. Just slightly miscues. And Bentleigh will get the ball back. Has been a little bit slippery underfoot tonight, has Churchill Reserve. Players from both teams just losing their footings on a few occasions. As Bentleigh managed to get another corner kick. As they send their tall timber forward. Kamara, Hillier. Both hoping to get on the end of this one. Ball to the back post. And misses everyone. And it will be another St Albans goal kick. Almost 70 minutes gone here. 20 to go. No changes as of yet from Adam Piddick. Thought we might see Luca Resti by now, but we haven't. Bulic goes long. Bentleigh pressing high up the park. Dayu tries to chest it under control. Goes out for a throw-in. Quick throw. Ball in board. Intercepted. Here's St Albans. To Galevsky. Happy to go back and keep possession. Dayu, Anderson. Here's Koek. Can't beat Hillier in a foot race. Withers. Finds Benjiba. Kukurio presents in the middle of the park. He ignores him and keeps going. Now he finds him. Kukurio. Out to Baldea. Back to Kukurio. Into the box. And the offside flag is up. And Mikel Platt has just gone down here. Looking for some treatment. As both sets of players can take a breather here and gear up for the final 20 or so minutes here. The other game which we haven't mentioned much of, Adam, around the grounds, Oakley Cannons up 3-1 against Green Gully. That will all but cement their spot as minor premiers for season 2026. If they hold on to win that game, that will take them 8 points clear of Hume City. Who are playing tomorrow away at Olympic Village against Heidelberg. The other fixtures in Senol NPL Victoria tomorrow. Melbourne City will host South Melbourne at Casey Fields. And Caroline Springs George Cross will host Avondale. And George Cross only 2 points out of the finals race as well. Have fared better than their other VPL 1 competitors, Bentleigh Greens, from last season. Obviously both those sides got promoted into NPL Victoria. Play back underway here. Baldea. Dolverson into the channel. Early cross. And that will be another corner kick for the Bentleigh Greens.
There's still plenty of games of meaning to come in Senol NPL Victoria in the last 3 weeks of the regular season. Some clubs obviously still involved in cup action as well. There's a midweek game next week in the league. Still plenty to play out in the final fortnight, and then finals to come obviously as Bullich takes it in the air. And as it stands, St Albans officially safe if this result holds up. Bentleigh all but certain to be relegated if this result holds up. We are Chelina. They're looking to seal it here, Dynamo. The mistake resulting in Laban taking an opening. Dolverson, the one that made that mistake. It falls back to Dayu. Anyway, Dayu, he'll be to run the cross in. It's a heavy cross. Might still work out. Juba tracking it back. Just forced to boot it away. Still no substitution from either side here. Laban. Dayu. Inouye. Has Dayu back available over on the right. Takes that outlet. Laban. They don't put it into the box in the end, but there might be a second chance for Laban. Plenty of Bentleigh players were sat back. They built that orange wall. And they denied Dynamo on that occasion. 15 and a half minutes left in regulation. Season on the line for Bentleigh. Oh no. Heavy pass back to Andrew Withers. It's going to work out okay in the end. That could have been disastrous. Incidental handball. But the hand was to the body according to Puya Gardarian. No call on Baldea. Petrados plays it out wide. Big moment here for Bentleigh. The shot comes, but it's not on target.
So lucky.
And a number of Bentleigh players are livid again. A lot of arms up right now. A lot of conversations with Poya Gadarian. Some paperwork being handed over to the fourth official. We're finally going to get a sub here tonight. Jerome Sharam is the player being ready to come on for St. Albans. And it will be a single move by the looks of it. Scored twice in the league this year, Jerome Sharam. Couple more across all competitions as Jibba got around Chelina easily enough, but then Weir was the one that blocked him off. It's gone out for a corner. The officials have taken a lot of heat tonight. Sharam still waiting to come on. Corner for Bentleigh. This one's just simmering at the moment. Where's the breakthrough going to come from? Plenty of argy-bargy right in front of the goal face here. Poya Gadarian just wants to settle things down a little bit before this corner gets taken. Bentleigh needs to score. It's as simple as that. More shenanigans in the box. It's taking a while for this corner to be taken. Finally, Bentleigh are going to get the green light. They need a goal. It's as simple as that. A lot of players on the goal line. Bullich, the double fister away. Fell back to Mel's. And then Jibba. Nicolidis, who took the corner. Places in it again. It was a lovely placement as well. And the header's just plain missed. It was Hillier who'd come up for Bentleigh. And now we have our first substitution of the night. It will be Josh Galevsky for Jerome Sharam.
Like for like substitution here from Cam Watson. Galevsky did some good work tonight in those pockets. And Turan replaces him on this left-hand side. Anderson finds him straight away. Great turn. And straight away makes an impact. Fantastic feat there from Jerome Turan. Beats his man.
You see that one? I know, it wasn't the first, the second one.
Weir takes quickly. Turan again. Bentleigh, plenty of numbers behind the ball. Still sitting back. Ball in from Weir to the back post. Bentleigh with the throw, deep in defence. St Albans with the territory at the moment. Here's Levan. Dayu, forward ball. Referee says play on, good tackle. Here's Bentleigh on the counter attack. Petrados. And that is what you would call a professional foul. From, I think it was Aaron Anderson on the halfway line. Bentleigh still not throwing additional numbers forward or changing their formation. You would think something has to give as they search for that crucial winning goal here. Kamara finds Petrados. Cut back. Intercepted. Just a hopeful ball from Kamara at knee height. Made its way through the defence to Petrados. Wasn't able to find a teammate with the cross. Now Bentleigh, deep in attacking territory with the throw.
Be active, Mickey, be active. If it comes, it's all.
Jibba slips it forward to Kukurio. Good ball in. Well defended. And it will be another corner kick for the Bentleigh Greens. Hillier got his head to one just a few minutes ago. He'll be looking to do the same here. Ball to come in from the far side. Into the heart of goal. Cleared. Now forward to Koek. Battles with Jibba. Jibba gets a chocolate on that occasion. Ben Jibba restarts play. Nicolaitis. Out to Hillier. Finds Kamara. Under pressure. Looks for the diag. More of a sandwich. Didn't really give Ben Jibba hope there. And Charan does well to contest. My apologies. Here's Hillier.
Hey, we're walking!
Now falls to Mel's. Kamara again. Goes short this time. Out to the left-hand side. Ball slipped through, but just over hit. And now it will be a St Albans goal kick. Substitution now for the Bentleigh Greens. Coming off number 15, Mario Baldea, being replaced by that man, number 30, Luke Oresti. And Luke Oresti goes straight into an attacking midfield position. And Doverson has shifted on this right-hand side. Ball to the back. Here's Doverson.
Sepe! Sepe!
Here's Inouye to Platt.
Sepe!
Jibba inboard. Mel's. Over the top, and that one just falls straight to Marko Bulic.
Alex Siporovsky set to be the next sub in. I think I heard Cam Watson say he'll be going in as a 10. He's getting his final instructions now. Platt surrounded by defenders. Just does not feel like this is going to end at 1-1. Where is the next goal going to come from? Will it be the only goal we see? Dayu's gone down in back play. Back up on his feet eventually. Charan, the new man out there for Dinamo. Look at the space for Inouye. He played back for Chelina. He could have thought about a shot maybe. Nicolaitis now trying to get away from Dayu. Petrados. Had a little bit of help coming from the new sub in Oresti. Campbell Dolverson. Dolverson, who has one league goal this season, and it came in the big show. The change has been made now. Sushi Inouye has made way for Alex Seporowski.
Hey, keep your distances.
5 minutes left before we hit 90. The draw is enough for Dinamo. Aresti, his ball through to McFarlane, or through to Petrados, blocked by McFarlane. Takes the throw. Instant involvement for Seporowski. Kowick scored the equaliser here tonight. Still on the ball. Eventually ran into Matthews. Bentley retained the possession. Gibber going down the line. Petrados had a man on. Falls to Sharan. They did run away from him in the end. Lockie Weir will take the throw from just forward of midfield. Dinamo somewhat comfortable. And they'll be safe if they do find a late goal here. It's in the hands of Andrew Withers right now. He blasts it forward. And on this small pitch, it's gone a long way forward. McFarlane tracked it back. It fell right to the feet of Aresti. That's taken a St. Albans touch. And a half awkward bounce for Marko Bulic. All's okay in the end. Another Bentley change coming. Chelina now wide for Dayu. We've heard that instruction come from the St. Albans side a few times, just to manage the game and control the game. Heard Mikhail Platt giving his teammates that kind of instruction earlier in this second half. We just heard it from Cam Watson as well. They want to manage this through to the final whistle. Get that point that guarantees safety. Aresti, as the ball runs away from the back post. That ball's come off. Aresti brilliantly played in the end by Weir. Another substitution coming for Bentleigh.
Campbell Dovison is the man to make way, being replaced by the mid-season signing for the Bentleigh Greens, number 99, Michael Suski. Of course, making the jump across from Melbourne Knights in the mid-season window. Only a couple of minutes left here at Churchill Reserve, plus stoppage time. Can Michael Suski be the man to make a difference late on for Bentleigh here? Gillia strong in the air. Here's Suski. Good ball. Over the top to Petrados. Cuts inboard. Will he pull the trigger? He will. Not a bad effort. But Marko Bulic had that one covered on his right-hand side. Instant impact there from Michael Suski. Ball into the box, cleared. Over Turan's head. Into Gibber. Back to Hilliard. St. Albans press up the park. Diagonal ball. Out to that left-hand side. Dayu does extremely well. Into Kowick. And St. Albans win themselves a throw-in.
Hey, if you're going to go long, get the fuck up the field. You just invite pressure. Fucking hell.
Great feet from Leban, unable to connect with the diagonal ball.
Help.
Here's Aresti. 1v1. Luke Aresti into the box. St. Albans do well. Long clearance. Bit of ping pong these last few minutes.
3 minutes of stoppage time here. Could be the last 3 minutes of Bentleigh Green season in Senol NPL Victoria for 2026. Let's see what they can do here. Ball out wide. Nicolaides. Left foot ball. Into the box. And Petrados sprays that one. Golden chance there. Good ball in from Nicolaides. And Petrados with the side foot volley. Can't find the target there, Adam.
They might only get one more chance, Bentleigh, to keep their relegation fight alive. Purely speaking, it won't officially be relegation if they keep this at 1-1. But with goal difference, it may as well be game over. Back to VPL 1 if this score holds up. Smells goes over towards Jiba. Every possession is precious now, and he's given it away cheaply. Sharan at the fall. Mikel Platt just wanted to keep the ball in play. Withers blasting it forward. Awkward ball for Bullic. He doesn't collect it. He's gone down. Whistle's gone. As soon as he went down, Puyagatarian stops play. And the fact that the whistle went as soon as he went down, that has resulted in Adam Piddick being up in arms here. There's been a lot of frustration toward the officials all night long. Not a single yellow card has been shown tonight. Marko Bulic was fouled in the end, according to Puyagatarian. That may well be it now for both of these sides. The draw officially keeps Dynamo in Senol NPL Victoria for another season. Jibber will take the throw here. Go right down the line. He wanted Suski. Sharan for Platt. Trying to escape from the clutches of both Hillier and Jibber. Separovsky gets away from Laban. Last chance saloon now for Bentleigh Greens. All or nothing. Petrados has come up. It will be their throw. It needs to be taken closest to the halfway line. Kalalu Kamara held his nerve. This is it now. It's kitchen sink stuff. Into the chest safely of Marko Bulic. No one on the other end of the cross for Bentleigh. There were 3 minutes added on. Everyone looking at their watches. Bulic will clear away. It's a shank of a goal kick. 10 seconds according to Puyagatarian. Jibber's going to take the throw. This is it now for Bentleigh. Little flick back. That was actually okay from Suski. Petrados just went for it. Bulic keeps it in play. That should be it now. That is it now. Game over. It's a 1-1 draw, which means St. Albans is officially safe. Bentleigh with 6 points to get, but a huge gap in goal difference between them And Altona Magic, who lost earlier tonight against Dandenong City with 2 rounds to play. It's pretty much settled now. Bentleigh will be going down after just 1 year back up in Senol NPL Victoria.
A game with a lot on the line. All the action was in the first half, it must be said, Adam. With a goal to both sides. Bringing it to 1-1 at the halftime interval. But neither side could really gain much ascendancy in what must be said was a fairly scrappy second half. A little bit panicky for both sides at the end of the game. But St Albans held on for a point and Bentleigh weren't able to get the winning goal. Which means it looks all but confirmed that it will be back to VPL 1 football for the Bentleigh Greens in season 2027. St Albans, in what has been a topsy-turvy season, they get a point tonight to maintain their status as a Senol NPL Victoria club. And both sides have a couple of games left to finish off the season. Thanks for joining us on the NPL Victoria YouTube stream. My name is Ivan Gurgic. I was joined tonight by Adam Sarakoglu. Hope you enjoy the rest of this weekend's footballing action. Good night.